The first time I read the script, I literally was sobbing. It's a big action movie, but it has at the story, at the emotional core. I always see everything as kind of a love story anyway, but it really is a deep love of two friends and two people who connect in very kind of, disastrous circumstances and teach each other in a way how to be more human, both of them.
Atlas, I will admit that I underestimated you, but it does not matter.
Basically built Harlan from all of my favorite movies and TV shows that, ever featured artificial life forms. I studied all of these different voices, these affectations, these facial expressions, and in some cases, these artificial intelligence, these robots were villains. In other cases, they were heroes, and I really enjoyed playing with that because, I didn't want Harlan to seem like a mustache-twirling villain. I didn't want him to have evil mannerisms just because they were evil. I wanted him to, really fully believe that everything that he was doing was in the best interest of mankind, and to maintain a bit of that childlike innocence that I feel like all androids have that really make them really quite endearing.
Atlas is a very special character in that a lot of things happened that make her feel very guilty and kind of culpable. My character is very closed off, has kind of shut out the whole entire world, doesn't trust anybody, does not want anything to do with any sort of electronics at all. And here we are in the future where everything is electronic and run by tech, and she just does not trust it. And so she tries to kind of hang on to paper and all these other things that people have kind of let go of because she just doesn't trust people reading her documents and her life's work, and doesn't trust people and doesn't trust computers, but is thrust into this situation where she has to, or else she's gonna die.
Relax. We're just entering the planet's atmosphere.
Simu was awesome. It was funny because we were like arch enemies, but also like brother and sister in the movie, which is kind of interesting. And he's become kind of like the boogeyman for her. Like this thing that's out there that's just like haunts her childhood dreams. And working with Simu was great. He was kind of had a real take on the character of, because he's playing a robot. He's playing an AI, and that's always tricky, I think, for an actor. And how human do you make him, and how, robotic do you make him? And so, but I think he did a fantastic job.
She's an icon, and getting to go to work with her and play in the same sandbox as her has just been so incredible. Watching the way that she works, and she brings that kind of professionalism and preparation, but also that looseness and that willingness to play every single day and every single scene. And she really is the perfect Atlas. I mean, she is such a badass. She's so strong-willed, and it's so natural for her character, and yeah, it's been a privilege.
No, she's not doing it. Ah!